A wild podcast has appeared. It's
Oh
no.
Wow, that went in a different direction.
I wasn't ready for that choice.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Hit the Hay.
Yep.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Sam?
I was gonna say that to spice up this podcast.
Spice off this podcast.
I'm gonna spice off.
Exactly.
Oh God.
Please no.
Exactly.
Anything but this. This is let's start this over again. New episode. This
Welcome
is
to
another
Hit the
Lost
Hay.
episode.
To spice in this podcast, I'm going to
To spice in.
start workshopping some new catchphrases as we go.
Oh God.
Motorcycle cool.
Nice.
And so you guys can give your feedback, obviously.
That sucks.
Well, that's.
I think you were going somewhere with the word motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
But I think you could really stand to maybe
Do
get
better.
a little bit more world building.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Motorcycle Tolkien.
You're getting there,
I
and I think there's really something there.
Okay.
But
That's got potential.
yeah. But today is not the podcast for that, because today is a very special episode.
Yeah.
With three very special boys.
Exactly.
Hooray.
we being Emmett and I.
I don't have an Instagram because I'm not a nerd.
Yeah, we sent out. That's really funny, implying that anyone who uses Instagram is, by definition, a nerd.
Yeah, it's
says-
on the internet, isn't it? By definition.
All right,
Nerds.
sure.
Regardless.
We sent out a post basically asking for people to ask us questions, and boy did y'all deliver. And
Boy, did our
by
personal
deliver,
friends deliver.
we mean deliver to Connor. I got no responses.
and by y'all I mean 5 of you.
who we already knew.
Yeah. Which is great. And for those people who sent us responses, we're very thankful and we love you.
them.
So we're gonna get right. Let's
gonna
jump right into
Jump
it.
right into the news.
Zimble Zomble.
This one is from.
You didn't like that, Emmett.
No.
Okay.
This one is from Dead7 and _ Dreaming.
Oh, relatable.
Our friend Keenan.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Asks. Wow, he's really calling us out here. How many haystacks have you actually hit?
5 or 6.
In my day, see, Sam and I, and so did Connor,
wanna
actually, as a
lean
matter
forward.
of fact. Well, we don't live there anymore. We grew up in the Burts. We grew
As
up
did
in
I.
the Prairie Province, the only one. And
There's only one
There
Prairie
were several
Province.
haystacks, just about.
Well, also, we live in Abbotsford. There
Yeah.
are lots of haystacks here, too.
Abbotsford likes to pretend it's country. But we
Abbotsford
grew up
is-
in the true farm zone.
Abbotsford is 100% farm zone. It
It's
smells
just a
like manure all the time.
It's a different genre of
Yeah,
farm.
it's like it's a farm town, but it's not like a farm town.
Yeah.
It's not like a bird
It's
of farm
functionally a farm town, but not a farm town aesthetically.
No.
town. Yeah.
But the fact is, you can, drive down a street and there's a farm.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's most places.
But in
No,
spirit,
it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
You go to Vancouver, you're going to see a farm.
Well, not big cities, but most towns and cities are all surrounded by and integrated within farmland.
Yeah, in in the lower mainland.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But it's not like their stees. It's not their whole jam.
It kind of is, though.
consider the stees.
Consider the stees,
Okay.
Samuel. There's
Anyway.
that catchphrase for you.
Catchphrase.
Hey,
Consider the coconut. Consider it
Exactly.
stees.
That's a good one. You
As
should
far-
keep that one, Sam.
as far as hay stacks, I don't think I've ever hit a hay stack. I've definitely hit hay bales.
Yeah. I feel like I've jumped into haystacks, and
Mm-hmm.
by association, I would be hitting the haystack with my body by
Yeah.
jumping into it.
I have just straight up slapped a hay bale.
Yeah.
Because sometimes that's what you need
Sometimes
to
you
I
see a
used to
hay
work
bale
in,
and you just get the urge.
I used
Yeah.
to work in agritourism.
do. Nice.
Yeah, that actually is objectively true. That
Oh,
is
yeah,
a thing
you're right.
Sam once did.
Yeah, it happened.
Also,
Wow.
agritourism, and you're calling us nerds?
Yeah. Hey,
been-
I'm a farm hand, and that's a job. if anything.
Yeet and might I add ha.
Wow.
A catchphrase. Rope up them Laramies.
Gross.
I like it's a bold choice.
I think so.
And I respect you for that, but I think you should go with a different bold choice.
All right, how about this? Stop jumping my claim!
Yep, that's it.
That's the one. That's the one we're gonna workshop.
That's the catchphrase?
There's money in that one.
There
There
sure
are
is, if only
significant-
someone wasn't jumping the claim.
Significant dollars involved.
You put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we're moving
Next
on.
question.
Next one is from our friend Queenie.
Yeah. Hi, Queenie.
Hello, Queenie. This is a cool question for all three of us. What's something you all wished you would have done at 11:07 / something you regret not doing?
Committing murder. Just straight up killing another human being.
Oh,
All right.
Just
That's
one of
not a
my
good
fellow
thing-
improvisers just dead on the
that's
ground.
not a
I
good
don't
thing to
by
do in
my
improv.
hand.
Death is the ultimate offer block.
Yeah. And like you're forcing somebody to say yes and to just not being in the scene anymore.
Exactly.
I wasn't speaking about like, you know,
I
in the
know.
context of improv. I mean literally ending the life of one of my fellow human beings.
That's
Right.
just mean.
That's just straight up harmful, which is why I was trying to sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
As something.
Oh, wow.
Which is
guys,
still-
is
still a crappy thing to do in improv.
Sam, you're gonna get canceled for this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is
And
is
put
my
on an
killing
FBI
of my
watch
fellow
list.
human beings gonna get me canceled?
Is
It's gonna
fellas,
put you in a watch list at the very least, or on
Fellas,
jail. In jail is the actual
is
thing that
Hannibal
would happen.
Lecter problematic?
in this house, yes.
Regardless, something I wish I would have done when I was in 1107. I'll say had my senior show.
Yeah.
Get
Oof.
No, I feel like I'm pretty happy with my improv career as it was in during 1107's time.
Yeah.
Like, I guess one of the things that I probably should have been more on top of when I was leading it all up is the off-campus outreach and expansion of
yeah.
the program. It kind of died because I was just not feeling it,
That's fair.
and I feel kind of bad for that. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to focus more on where we were and where all the new people were as well. So
Yeah. I get that.
yeah.
For me, one thing, I don't know if this, I think the reason that I never ended up doing this is because I don't know that it would have ever really worked in 1107, but I always wanted to do a long form, non-comedic improv show.
Wow.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Well, it'd
I'd
be
into
interesting.
that. Well,
Again,
and we definitely did a few workshops.
like we did workshops.
Yeah,
for
and
it.
every time we did it in workshops, everyone was like, that was really fun and cool,
Yeah.
and we should do more of that.
It's just like I don't know how it would work in a show because people are coming for the sole purpose of laughing.
Right, you would have to like
how's
you-
that for a catchphrase?
you would have to advertise it like explicitly as
Yeah.
like a dramatic
We're
improv
being
show.
serious this time.
Yeah.
Except no one would believe that because
Also, people already cringe at improv. You think they're gonna cringe at improv that's taking itself seriously?
Oh, big oof.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd like to change my answer to
Yeah, good.
to win the respect of my friends and peers.
You absolutely did
while
that.
you were there.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
You absolutely
Can
did
I have
that.
$20?
You may have won my respect, but not my wallet.
Nice.
That's a good catchphrase.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. We're moving into the questions sent by the account name Andrew is Richmond.
I wonder who that is.
Couldn't imagine. He sent us a bunch of questions, and we're just gonna rip right through them.
Rapid fire.
First off, what do you look for in a good roller coaster? At least 2 flips and 1 corkscrew.
I'm looking for the roller coaster to drop me.
I have a clinical fear of carnival rides that go more than 2 feet off the ground.
Wow. All right.
That's actually true.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it is true because
did not
whenever I go to the PNE, I have to find other random people to go on my roller coasters with because Sam won't. But at
I
the
didn't
same time,
expect
it's
that.
valid not to
Yeah.
want to do that and totally fair.
Yeah.
Nice.
I also got really nasty vertigo and nausea just like walking around. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Next question.
Most creative way to hide a body.
Oh gosh.
My
More of
answer:
this.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yes.
Don't hide it.
My most
Flaunt it.
creative.
Make it look like it's not a dead body.
Yeah, my most creative method of hiding a dead body is not killing the person to begin with.
Lame. All right, pro tip, kids.
You don't have to deal with a dead body if the body ain't dead.
Pro tip, kids, bury them standing up. Because the cops will look for, like, a body-shaped pile of dirt, but not a small mound of dirt.
Nice. I like that.
I've heard
that is
that
smart.
before.
What word makes you uncomfortable other than moist? Because he says that's too mainstream.
Oh, Connor Thiessen.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh, got him.
You're really on your
Yeah,
game today, aren't
that
you?
was
I
lightning
will
fast.
say, though, like, my hobby is going to cemeteries with my dad.
Yeah.
And a few of them are the Mennonite cemeteries.
I was gonna say, what does this have to do with uncomfortable words?
No, a few of them are Mennonites. Well, and you can tell the demographics by, like, the type of names. And I have found quite a few Thiessens.
Yeah.
Because it's like
There's a lot of
Mennonite
us.
names.
Yeah, it's
We get
very
around.
common name.
Yeah.
Regardless, words that make you uncomfortable. I want to.
Mine is rancid.
Rancid.
I want to pronounce it as rancid, but like the C
what's
pronounced
the
as
one?
S in
Rancid.
that
I
particular
don't know.
word.
I
just
like rancid as a word.
feels
There's-
it's a great word. It's very descriptive. It just
Yeah.
feels gross
Yeah, to say.
it.
That's a
Yeah.
happy idea.
Okay.
There's this one word that I pronounced wrong forever, and now I can't remember it. And I remember I heard it in Dragon Ball Z, and I heard Vegeta say it, and I was like, that's not quite right. Is it Vegeta? Yeah. But I forget what the word itself is.
Rip.
It's actually pronounced Vegeta.
Yep.
Vegeta.
Vegetable. I want to say
Vegeta tails.
like
Oh,
man,
God.
like there's like I need to look at like some nasty words to be able to tell uncomfortable
Cattywampus?
words.
Did cattywampus make
Just
you feel
to say
uncomfortable?
which ones really
Did
do
it make you feel
me-
uncomfortable
Like
that I'm
there's-
saying cattywampus?
I would say
I
the
don't
other mainstream
That's my new catchphrase.
the other mainstream word that people don't like hearing is panties.
I mean, I couldn't care one way or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I bet it'll make you more uncomfortable if I say pantsu.
Oh, gosh.
yeah, there it is.
Oh,
Wow.
don't like any of this.
Exactly.
This conversation has gone off the rails already.
Yeah.
This is
Sam, we have to have a conversation
Ducktales.
while he looks for gross words.
why is rural on the list of words that
I
make
understand.
people
It's an
uncomfortable?
annoying word to say.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess.
Those R's are too close
It
together.
reminds you of Abbotsford.
Rural.
Mucus. Mucus
Yeah,
is
no,
a
I like
word I don't like.
I like
Like,
mucus.
I could say I
There
don't
are
like that
actually a
word.
lot of historic cemeteries here in BC. Here in
Yeah.
the Lower Mainland. And yeah, me and my dad have been to all of them. And also the non-historic cemeteries.
Which are just cemeteries.
Yeah, and just like looking at us like, me and my dad are like, oh wow, this one's like from 1891. Whoa.
Okay. I need you to pick one because we've got a lot of questions.
Yeah. Wow. Hubby and wifey. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it. That's
there
it.
you
Those
go.
are the words that I
Hubby.
dislike.
No, I do.
Not
hate
a
that.
fan.
I hate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Hubby and wifey dislike.
Nice.
No more. Of this.
All right. How far is too far with yogurt flavors? Dill pickle.
No.
Cocaine.
I've never been a big yogurt fella, so I can't say
I'm a
that.
big yogurt fella.
As-
Quit
What
jumping
what
the
about
claim.
like froyo?
Froyo is just good in general, but I can't say I've eaten a lot of it in my day. I deal with the problems that the unevolved human deals with in not being able to digest lactose properly. So generally I avoid it, and I think that weird flavors for yogurt don't need to exist when you can just have the thing that the weird flavor is
Right.
instead.
So where's the line where you're like, these are acceptable froyo flavors and this is going
Well, it's
too
like,
far?
you get some, like... I feel once you go into, like, savory territory is when it's
Yeah.
like, why not just eat the savory food itself that this
Yeah.
is based off of and enjoy it more?
Right. Today's feature flavor for frozen yogurt is sour cream and onion.
It's like...
I remember an honest to god ice cream place that
Yeah.
that had flavors like that, and it had like curry and stuff.
Sure.
And it was this place in Vancouver that had like 150 flavors. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
I've had some weird ice cream flavors. There's a place in Calgary, I think it's called like Village Ice Cream or something like
the
that.
village.
Yeah,
Village people ice cream.
sure. And I've had like lavender and honeycomb ice cream, which was actually
See,
delicious.
that's kind of cool. Like,
Um,
you get a like people can experiment, and if they really enjoy it, then sure.
I sometimes have the Earl Grey ice cream at Ernest in Vancouver.
Sure.
Like, I feel like you wouldn't order a savory ice cream because you want to enjoy it, though. You want to do it just because you can say you did.
Yeah, exactly.
Or be like,
maybe
I had this.
we're alienating a single viewer, Harrison Jombler. And maybe Harrison Jombler just really loves his dill pickle ice cream, and he's like, "Oh wow, unsubscribed from this channel." And he's been one of our most loyal, listeners since day one.
That's his loss.
If he has been, then why hasn't he left a comment in any of the videos, every single one of which we've put out the call to action to leave a comment?
Regardless,
because he doesn't
next
have
question.
fingers. Stop being rude.
Next question.
Next question.
If you could make your worst enemy, apparently this individual.
Oh, Emmett.
No, if you could make your worst enemy
Ooh.
mildly allergic to one thing, what would it be?
He's already allergic to fruit peels.
Yeah, that's
Shoot.
true. If I could make somebody who I really dislike allergic to something, I would say, milk as well, and dairy. Like,
I would go with...
because, that's something that I have to deal with, and if I don't
Yeah.
like you, you should have to deal with it too.
Yeah. I would say...
Several people that I do like have to deal with that, and, maybe it'd be a reason why we could finally connect over something.
Yeah.
Me and my enemy. It's like, oh, I too can't have dairy. Maybe we were wrong about each other.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and you and Ben Shapiro become real good friends after that.
Oh,
point.
God.
No.
Maybe not.
No. Yeah, you're right.
You-
You're correct, Sam.
I would make it a specific very common metal. So like they have to be worried when they're looking for pants. They have to look and see if they can find out what the button is made out
Right.
of.
I'd make them allergic to being a jerk.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
That's the answer.
All right, next one. What
That's
keeps
the
Santa up at night? His job?
Yeah,
it's pretty stressful.
That's-
Yeah.
Like-
he works nights.
he works nights. The
Yeah.
elves work nights, and they don't want to work nights.
Which maybe also keeps Santa up at night?
Well, and I'm pretty
Maybe
sure the
while-
North Pole experiences like a 30 days of night sort of a thing.
Yeah.
So,
maybe.
he's technically up at night for 30 days because 30 days just are night.
Yeah.
That is what the vampire movie is, yeah.
Yeah, and
Nice.
Santa does have to deal with constant vampires during that month.
All right. There's suddenly
He's a saint. He's fine.
Yeah, he's good.
There's suddenly a fifth house in
He's American.
in a popular fantasy franchise that has.
What?
There's a fifth Hogwarts house. What
Oh.
are they? What are the people like?
I was so confused. Fifth Hogwarts
I'm
house?
gonna name them Bumblesmith,
Nice,
and they're known for their sign is a bee, but they're known for passive aggression.
nice.
Nice.
And it's the passive aggressive house. It's like, oh, you sorted me into Bumblesmith, huh? Yeah, all right then.
Nice.
Okay, you're the
It's
sorting
not-
hat, I guess.
It's not quite Ravenclaw, but
No,
they get
they're not
along.
particularly smart. They're just really
No.
passive aggressive.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
it's like wow, Slytherin winning the House Cup, real achievement there. Good job, guys.
that'll help your branding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. That's it. That's the one.
Okay.
Lightning
Cow
round.
milk and goat milk exist. What do you think the third most acceptable milk is?
chicken.
Soy.
Almond.
Or I was gonna say either soy or almond.
Almond. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Chicken milk. You're right. Eggnog.
Right.
That
Chicken
was
milk.
the joke.
You're absolutely right.
Lait de poulet.
I just
Right.
got it. If cheese became sentient and declared war on humanity, who would you side with?
Like, as
Cheese.
in which kind of cheese? Like,
No, would
No.
you side with
If-
cheese or with humanity?
I would betray mine own
I'd talk
for the
to them.
lactose gods.
I'd talk to the cheese, see what their motivations are.
I, for one, welcome our new cheese overlords.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see
exactly.
what kind of changes they want to make to society, and then go from there.
Yeah. See what they're going on, and then have party.
I'd seemingly join them, but be like a cheese serial killer. I'd become the Hannibal Lecter of cheese.
Wait,
I feel like that's just normal people.
No, but they'd be sapient.
you, okay. You're still not. But that's still.
But I'm like, I enter cheese society, and I'm
Sure.
like, I'm an upstanding cheese citizen. But on the
But you're
down
not-
low, I'm secretly murdering and consuming.
Right, but
That's
you're
what you would
also
breed.
You're also not made of cheese.
No, obviously not.
So that's not cannibalism.
So
No, but I would still be consuming sapient beings
you would be
for my
cheating.
own
You would
sick
be
pleasure.
a cheddar. Yeah, that pun didn't work. No.
Good lord.
Anyway.
All right. Would you rather switch your kneecaps and ears or speak out of your belly button? Speak out of the belly button.
Yeah,
Switch the
that's a
kneecaps
fun
and
party
ears.
trick.
I don't want. That means I have kneecaps on the side
Yeah.
of my head.
Yeah.
That
You got
could be weird.
kneecaps
That
and you got
completely-
ears on your knees.
At least,
You wouldn't be able to bend the joints because the joints don't exist, but you would be able to bend massive joints on your head.
yeah. But
Yeah.
the other thing is just I have a functioning way of speech that just comes out of my belly button.
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't say
way-
you can't
Nah.
speak with your mouth.
Yeah.
Nah. Kneecaps for ears.
I'm keeping the belly button speech.
Yeah, me too.
If you forgot about giraffes entirely and then saw one, what would you say?
Oh, what a
Ah.
stupid horse.
I'd say it's more. I'd be like, that's a really tall deer.
I'd be like, man, the world sure is a wild place.
Yeah.
Things really go crazy here sometimes.
Yeah.
Man, the world really has a lot of wacky animals.
Boy howdy.
Oh wow, there's certainly a lot of
Gee-
strange creatures that
Gee whiz.
exist. Wow,
That's pretty neat.
that's pretty strange. Never seen one of those before.
We gotta keep moving.
Wow.
What is your favorite month?
October.
Smarch.
I like fall and
Yeah.
the Halloween aesthetic. That's my jam.
I'm a big fan of May because it's got my birthday, and
That's
it's
fair.
by the time
Birthday
May rolls
months.
around, it's
Yeah.
a nice weather.
I like the weather in Smarch.
When is Smarch?
When isn't Smarch?
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
I also like. I would say fall weather is some of my favorite. Like when you get the pre-rainy season fall. That's.
I like post rainy season, where
Yeah.
it's still like
Yeah,
it doesn't feel super dry
Yeah.
and not overwhelmingly hot.
and there aren't many bugs around out
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of bugs, if bugs grew to the size of houses, what type of bug would be the most devastating? Dung beetle.
Yeah. That-
Or the bombardier beetle.
I was gonna say the dung beetle would need the massive amount of dung to.
Yeah, it's big enough, it could do it.
I would still.
No, but
that's
it needs
terrifying.
the massive amount of dung to obtain.
Okay,
before it
what's
can
your
start rolling
answer? What's your answer?
it. Locusts, because they eat everything.
I would still say spiders because spiders leave behind like. Just with webs in general,
guess.
massive spiders would just clog literally everything up.
Yeah.
And there are spiders that are actually eat mammals. So if
Right.
spiders grew to be large, they would be the ones actually eating people. Whereas like a mosquito, they wouldn't necessarily try to suck a human's blood anymore because a human's just gonna be too small for them
Yeah.
to care about.
Yeah.
So
Do y'all know about the bombardier beetle?
Yeah, it's a beetle that bombardiers.
is it like a Tom Bombadil situation?
It releases chemicals that it basically can create explosions from its butt.
Oh yes, I have heard of
Yeah.
it.
So something that but giant would do a lot of
Pretty
damage.
scary. Yeah, no, that's true.
Do you miss the USSR?
A little bit.
Every day.
Like, not really.
Yeah, no, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Who is your favorite criminal? Michael Jackson. He was
is
smooth. Nice. Same joke.
Also bad.
Also.
My favorite criminal. I need to think of some cool criminals. that
I know.
exist.
My favorite criminal is me. You gotta love yourself first.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
Your favorite criminal is
My-
also me?
You know what? Sure.
Sam. Yeah. Sam has stolen his way into all of our
Oh,
hearts.
thanks, guys.
All right.
Stop jumping my claim.
I don't know. I'm gonna slightly modify this for the number of people in the room. Which of you three would win in a fight?
Oh, me.
Yeah,
Well,
he's got the size.
I beat
size
Sam in
advantage.
an arm wrestle a little while
Yeah,
ago.
but arm wrestling...
Sam's got the size advantage.
and
that's
the
for
reach
sure.
advantage.
And the reach advantage.
And he's cunning. He doesn't play
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
He'll jab his thumbs into your nose.
Nah.
I could imagine
I
you.
recently read Holy Land. I am...
I don't know what that is.
It's a comic book.
All right.
Nerd.
Nerd.
A guy barges into your house, holds a gun to your head, and makes you develop an app. What do you make?
Just an app that opens up other apps. You need it's
An app-
a useless middleman.
It's an app open app.
Yeah, it's,
Appen.
It's the app that happens when you open up your home screen and you see your homepage. Check it out. It's my app.
Wow.
You can access all your other apps from here.
So it's a dating app, right? But it like hooks up to your brain at night and hooks you up with someone whose like brain activity is similar to yours while sleeping.
Interesting.
And I call it Napster.
Good lord.
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
Really took us for a ride there.
Yeah.
Let me
Legendary.
think. Let's see here. What problems exist in society nowadays? It's hard to choose.
Global warming.
Yeah.
I would develop an app that ends global warming.
Yeah. Or, I would work on an app and
An app
it's,
that institutes socialism?
now that you mention it, I would make an app that's extremely like the
The
aesthetics are like
USS app?
no, like low tech. Like it looks like you put very little effort, if any, into the graphics of this app.
Right.
And it's got one button which redistributes wealth.
Nice.
Cool.
Hell yeah. An app that taxes the rich
Exactly.
There you go.
The reason
and
that
then
it's,
eats them.
the reason that the visuals of this app are so like just
Oh, I made a mistake.
Can
The
I
insects
finish?
that would be most harmful would be billionaires.
There
nice.
we go. That's it.
Okay.
That was a good joke.
But
But yes, continue.
the reason that the visuals are so lackluster is because all of the programming has gone into being able to hack into billionaires' accounts.
Nice.
Yeah. Number of episodes a good TV show should have
3.
per season,
You
or
get a Sherlock situation here.
3. No, total.
okay,
Like
That's-
3
that's a
episodes.
mini-series.
and That's it.
okay.
I say.
It depends on the show.
Yeah.
If
Yeah, it
we're
really
talking
does.
a drama, then maybe like 10, 15 episodes a season.
Yeah. Or like 8.
3 or 4 seasons is a good length, I think,
Yeah.
for a show in general.
Ducktales is back, y'all.
Yeah.
Watch
Like
Ducktales.
a cartoon or like a comedy like DuckTales, since they're shorter episodes, you want maybe like 20, 25 episodes.
Yeah, if it's like a
in
20 to
season.
25 minute show, then I'd
Well,
say
and the fact that they take like
between
a
13 and
3-month
26
break
episodes.
in the middle of a season.
If you
Yeah.
do the 13 episode season or the 26 episode double season, that's just sort of a standard, and I find that it seems
Yeah.
to work well.
Yeah.
But it depends. I would say it doesn't depend how many episodes there are. It just depends how well the show is paced.
Yeah, true.
Because sometimes, like, you get a show that wastes a lot of time, and then the conclusion feels like it's just super rushed and could have been split into another episode.
Yeah.
So, like, you have to pace it well enough that your
Yeah,
conclusion
like the Wiggles.
and your denouement,
Exactly like the Wiggles.
or denouement, I mean, is
Yeah, but learn to speak
given enough
French.
time to breathe.
All right. The last one from Andrew. Want to come over? My mom says it's okay with her if it's okay with your mom.
No, because of COVID.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
limited our social bubbles quite significantly.
Yeah.
But maybe in 6 months to a year or more.
And my mom is in Alberta,
I
so
wish I had a mom.
she won't be able to drive me.
Hi,
Yeah.
Mom.
And all right. So the next handful of questions are from my friend Tori Isaac.
Hooray!
Hello, Tori.
I'm not sure I know him.
Her.
You don't
I said,
know.
that's
Them.
You
them.
don't know her.
That's
Yeah.
them. I was being
Oh,
specific.
Right.
Gotcha. So, what would it take for you to never talk to a friend ever again?
Asking that question.
Well, goodbye.
Sam has gotten up and walked out the door.
Wow, that was all
Never-
it took.
The perfect recipe to never talk to a friend ever again is to just say, "Hey, let's get coffee sometime."
This door locks automatically. So
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, you'd actually get locked out.
That joke has a half life.
Yeah.
A Half-Life 3, am I right?
Wow. Serious answers though, I don't know. I'm a very forgiving person.
Yeah, so am I.
Hey, have you heard of this cool new guy, Ben Shapiro?
I don't want to be friends with Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
No, your friend is talking about how much they love Ben Shapiro.
And then I ask them why they like Ben Shapiro.
I sick the woke police on them.
Yeah.
Who you gonna call?
Yeah, to not talk to somebody ever again. I don't know. It'd have to be something pretty serious, or just something that's like, yeah, this is mutually just better for us to not have this.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear about an incident that I did end a friendship over?
Yeah.
Stealing one of my chaotic cards.
Yeah, I think I remember.
Well, okay,
This
my buddy,
happened.
he had an issue with the truth.
Yeah, no, I remember this because he also stole a bunch of our Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like he came over
Like
for a
on-
sleepover, and then when Sam and I were asleep, this freaking kid opened up our DS and started trading away all of our best Pokemon.
Oh
to him.
no!
Yeah, and like we're just like, what the heck, dude?
Yeah, that's
like,
unforgivable.
Yeah. And he stole one of my physical chaotic cards, Kaor.
yeah.
You know,
and
so
I remember we
pretty
got
top
it back. Didn't
Well,
we?
yeah, it was like, oh, I just happen to have this other Kaor that I can gift to you, my friend, because you've lost yours. And I'm like, yeah, all right, pal.
Yeah, no.
He pulled a friggin'
I remember
He
that.
pulled
And I
an
remember
onion.
not liking that kid ever since.
Yeah,
and,
no.
But then we moved away, and it didn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Don't know what he's doing in his life anymore, and hope that wherever he is, he's living his best life.
Sure. That's not really an answer, but I don't know. I think it takes someone like doing wrong to me and then showing no intention of improving from it.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, like if somebody's like actively using you as a an outlet for their bad behavior and has no intentions of stopping that, it's just like, why even bother anymore?
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it'd be to the point where it's like, oh, I'm never going to speak to you ever again. But it's like, you know what, I'll just not reach out.
Yeah.
And if you don't reach out to me, then that's sort of that.
The ball's in their
Yeah,
court.
it's like I find like the friendships in my life that have like sort of came and went, more just come and go because of a lack of proximity anymore.
Yeah.
That's really why I find like not friendships end, but just sort of like
Fade away.
fade away more
Yeah.
so than being like active decisions to cut people out of my life. Because
Yeah.
a lot of the people that are in my life, I'm very lucky, are wonderful people, and I love them
Yeah.
a lot.
That reminds
like-
me, I have to cut Emmett out of my life later.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Have fun getting home today.
Oh, man.
All right.
Hey, Connor, can I get a ride?
No, I
Doesn't
can't
have-
drive either.
Connor doesn't have a car. I'm the only one.
In fall, do you cling to your summer clothes or immediately ditch them for the warmer stuff? My summer clothes are like the only difference between my summer clothes and my winter clothes is that during the winter I wear sweaters.
Yeah.
Like, I'll put on my leather jacket if it's like it's snowing and there's
Sure.
like 3 feet deep snow.
But jacket doesn't
Otherwise,
count.
I wear the exact same thing no matter what the weather.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I would find that, like, I've sort of made a bit more of a delineation in my life between clothes that I definitely don't wear during certain seasons. And
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like I'll still be wearing tank tops throughout the winter.
Yeah. I'm
Like,
like the opposite.
I just
of-
won't wear, like, a long sleeve in the summer. I get
Yeah.
very paranoid about tan lines and having a
Mm.
farmer's tan. This summer, all that amounted for to me is now having a tank top tan instead.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
You're
But
a real tank
whatever.
top master. A
Yeah,
tank
I
top
know.
tiger.
But like, yeah, if it's a cold day and it's raining, I'll still put on, like right now, it's pretty warm out there and I'm wearing a toque and a cardigan and
Yeah.
an orange shirt because today's orange shirt day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
As I was walking to my class this morning, I was like, I should have seen if I have like an orange shirt, and I was like, oh, I had put one on already.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Um,
exactly. So by the time this podcast is out, it will no longer be orange shirt day. But even if you didn't know about it, if you didn't have the time,
Yeah.
go look up what orange shirt day is and pay your
Yeah.
respects.
I
It's
would
in
have
a-
worn an orange shirt, but I'm illiterate.
Yeah, yeah.
Next
Next question.
question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how badly do you want a trampoline as an adult? Like 6.
Like
8.
2.
You
I don't care one way or the other about a trampoline.
I had a trampoline growing up, and it was good, but I definitely feel
Yeah.
like it was only like I don't feel like I need one.
Yeah, trampolines can also cause serious injury.
Yes,
So it's like,
That's why I
true.
want one.
some serious
Cause
rust.
serious injury.
Sam just like turns his trampoline into like a saw level death
Yeah.
trap.
Yeah.
I've got my first ever black eye was from falling off a trampoline.
Wow,
Yeah,
damn.
I think
Also
my
some-
first ever black eye was getting hit by a softball.
Same.
nice.
Or maybe that was you and I'm...
No, that
it was
me.
the
That
same
was me.
softball.
Yeah.
I don't remember that ever happening to you, but I know it happened to me.
I did get a black eye at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Also some serious rug burn.
Yeah.
I used to play. Oh, that's my new catchphrase. Serious rug burn.
Okay. Maybe like that could be one that
I
you
was gonna say that's gotta be
save that for special occasions.
That's a drag name.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
What's next?
Am I an awful human being
Yes.
if I pronounce library like library?
Yes. You're fired.
Like, I think that's not gonna.
I
Like,
still know what you're saying.
I would be significantly
moral
angrier
failing.
at somebody for pronouncing GIF like GIF
No.
than I would for somebody pronouncing library like library.
Yeah.
Like, library just, like, I don't know, it's something that would be like, oh, that person said that word wrong once, and then I'd never think about it again in my entire
But what
life.
if they
One
s-
that bugged me was is when I was a kid and people would say monkster. Oh, it's a monkster.
I've never heard that before.
I heard it quite a few times.
Now I'm just thinking about like a monk who's also a werewolf.
Yeah, he's a monster.
A monster.
That'd be a
That'd be
fun
pretty cool,
D&D
yeah. No,
campaign.
that's pretty solid.
Or
You know, I could
character.
do that, you know.
Oh. Finally, from Tori, what do you think is the hardest home renovation project you could do on your own without help? I could not.
Yeah, you know, I'm not a handyman.
Dialing a telephone.
I could maybe build a shelf.
Yeah, I think I could do that. I could build a shelf. I could maybe like make like a stool.
Sure.
I don't think I'd be able to fix the plumbing
No.
had it needed.
I have like, I've fixed.
I can change a light bulb.
Yeah, I've like cleared out my bathroom sink before,
Yeah.
but that doesn't count as renovation.
I can figure out the TV settings that
Sure.
are hard to figure out for my parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of us are handymen, unfortunately.
No, unfortunately.
Uh,
Okay, this next one is from Trevor McMahon.
we love Trev.
I tolerate Trev.
No, you can't just.
I just talked to him the other day.
Nice.
Oh,
Had
cool.
a nice, good
Nice,
conversation with him.
nice chats.
Yeah. He asks, "What's the most obscure movie that you're deeply passionate about?"
Like, I wouldn't say The Lighthouse is obscure,
It's
but I
not.
am deeply passionate about The Lighthouse.
I know.
There are two that really come to mind when you say that. One is the Clue movie, which is kind of a cult hit. The other is Kung Fu Hustle.
Kung Fu Hustle, I wouldn't say that's too obscure. I feel like that's one that people know.
I've
is
never
it?
heard of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if you like Kung Fu movies, you've probably heard of Kung Fu Hustle.
Hmm.
So wait, have you seen Kung Fu
I
Hustle?
haven't seen it, but I know it exists, and I know of it, and it seems to be, like, a movie that people know about.
Hmm.
So wait, to make sure we're talking about the same movie, what is Kung Fu Hustle about?
I don't know. I just know that there's a movie called Kung Fu Hustle that exists.
Have neither of you seen this movie?
No,
I
you
have.
Sam just
Okay.
wants to. He's checking to see if I know, and I'm saying I don't know what it's about. I just know that it's a movie that exists within the sphere of kung fu movies.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the more well-known.
Well, it's really out there though. It's a comedy.
Yeah, I hear it's a kind of goofy, like, weird one. I don't know anything about it though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at my list of scary movies that
Yeah.
I've seen.
Oh, there's this little film called The Avengers.
I would say
Indie film.
the one that I like
Infinity
talking
War.
about is Wolf Children.
Wolf Children.
It's
Is that an anime?
yes.
Okay.
Nice.
It's Ghibli-esque is how I
It's
like
like
to.
Amy and Yumi or something, or Ame and Yumi, or
Hi,
Yeah.
Puffy Amayumi.
yes, Emmett, you're correct.
Yeah. So it's Ghibli-esque, but it's not Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, and a lady marries a wolf,
Yeah.
Nice.
Lady marries a wolf, and then she has to.
and then she has wolf babies. What's
Yeah.
up with that?
Yeah, but like both of the kids like deal with
It's
their
pretty
being
swell
wolves.
wolf kids.
Yeah, they have to like the being a part wolf.
Hey, it's the question episode. Ask a question.
It's
What is life?
42.
It's when cells
Your
are
mom.
dividing and consuming and producing waste.
Thank you for teaching me what life is.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Bless.
Well done.
In any case, I think my actual answer to that to the previous question is I would say Perfect Blue. It's a movie that I feel like is
You two are a
pretty
couple
obscure.
of weebs.
Yeah, it's an anime movie. It's Satoshi Kon, one of his first movies, and that movie slaps.
Couple of weebs.
It's a good psychological horror.
If we're
Maybe.
talking about obscure anime and stuff, then I would
You
say
said movie, so yeah.
Well, yeah, but the manga for Angel Densetsu.
That's not even a movie. That's not even a video-based TV medium.
I mean, there's an anime for it, but I haven't seen
Yeah.
it.
All right, next
Also
question.
from Marty High.
All right. That's all the questions
That's
we've
all
got.
the questions we've got.
So
Shoot.
we rather
Motorcycle claim jumper.
rather than rather than diving into another wiki,
Oh gosh.
we've got something real special.
Are we actually gonna do?
Yeah.
You pitched it.
I didn't pitch
I
it.
pitched.
Sam said it, and then I just
Sam-
said that I'd gotten ratioed recently.
Right.
Well, I'm not actually sure how to reach him. It's I can't.
If you look up,
So what we're going to do is we're going to be doing dramatic readings of tweets.
yeah, we can avoid the retweets, I guess.
I'm guessing it's the account at Emmett Hamley, also known as Emmett Hamley's Struggle Tweets.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't even know how to respond to this happening.
for example, we've got such. Let's just talk
A
about.
dramatic reading of my Twitter account.
Well, it's dramatic reading and
Yeah.
then some dialogue.
Yeah, about some
About-
discussion about my hot takes.
Your artistic
my-
intentions.
my chaotic Twitter
Absolutely.
that is just hot garbage all day.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that you managed to find some sort of symbol to go atop the O and pho.
Yeah, thank you. But yes,
That's pho as in soup.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first with the dramatic reading?
I'm gonna start right off the top with your pinned tweet,
Thank you.
which is Long and McQuaid is short for Lightning and McQueen.
Oh, I've got a good one here.
That's my best tweet. That's the good one. That's
You were really onto something
yeah,
there,
that
and
was-
okay,
I
okay.
wanted to read it because I know that I was a part of its
of
makings.
where that came from in the group chat.
Yeah.
All right, I got one. Crazy how I made a decision when I was 17 that I actually still believe in, and that this decision to be an actor is still something that I want to do despite it being a staggeringly uphill battle.
See, I was just trying to be
Especially for
honest
someone
and
as
Yeah,
inward
this-
as I
this-
am.
This one was you being earnest.
like,
which
I mean,
don't-
that's not really a funny tweet. To
Yeah,
read
I
out
know.
on
That's
a
why I read
podcast.
it.
I don't know what you want from this.
That's just a good wholesome tweet.
Although I will tell, the Fa tweet is one that I just got ratioed for this morning.
Yeah, I saw that one.
People seem to hate that take.
I disagree with it, but I appreciate your boldness.
Thank you.
The tweet is, pho and ramen are the only valid soups. Changed my mind. Which I think
Yeah.
you're not even putting it forward as an objective truth. It's more just your opinion. Which
Oh, fully. I think I tweeted that out knowing full well that I would get ratioed. And knowing full well that I would have people commenting about borscht and, other soups.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, Emmett, do you have like a special keyboard with all these symbols?
No,
It's just
I
easier-
Googled it and copied and pasted it. Yeah.
Because I just saw Bill Skarsgard.
No, that's just a part of the Apple keyboard. If you hold
Yeah.
down a vowel, it'll come up with all the different...
That's crazy. Anyway, Bill Skarsgard is actually pretty hot when he's not covered in spooky clown makeup.
The
That's
Skarsgard's-
the opposite opinion of everyone else who ever existed.
What can I say? I'm a man of taste.
Skarsgards are good-looking guys.
Yeah.
Especially when they're dressed like clowns, you know.
Yeah.
Let's just see here. I think this one might be fun to talk about. Poorly describe your D&D characters.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
So the list is Conflicted Stoner.
Yeah, that was my first D&D character ever, Dank Master General.
Yeah. I'm just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
This little guy. That was my 2016 Rick and Morty ripoff character.
Nice.
God bless Marty.
Yeah.
Marty,
Yeah.
right? I remember.
I make my characters marginally different these days.
Yeah.
I mean, you ripped Snufkin, well, as we'll see later, ripped him out from whole cloth.
Yeah.
Unintentional master of disguise.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a one-on-one campaign that Sam DM'd for just me, and I played it was a sort of Western campaign.
He played an ASMR gunslinger.
Yeah,
Nice.
who somehow, just through the story, ended up needing to sneak into different situations and would do so because he had
With some
access to an
absolute-
organization with like a massive wardrobe, so I could just... Like, I wasn't even a high charisma character, and I was just dressing up as, like, all these goofy
I
characters to
remember-
sneak into wherever I needed to go.
I remember one was a celebrity named Beef.
Yeah, I stole that from Phantom of the Paradise.
Oh, there you
Okay.
go.
But I pretended to be a pop star.
There was
named
definitely
Beef.
one that was Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, I feel like I was Colonel Sanders at one point.
Nice.
That was a good time.
Next up is Drunken Pirate number 1.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the iconic
that's
Dave
Dave
Dithers.
Dithers.
Dave Dithers.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
the Murder Police.
Discount Samurai Jack.
Discount Samurai Jack
Still
is a
playing
character
that
I'm
one.
still playing to this day in the Spicy Boys campaign. He took over after Dankmaster died.
Oh, yeah. Rip.
Yeah.
Nice. Discount Joseph Joestar.
That was for the airship.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
DMPC.
Yeah, it was the DMPC that got used maybe once ever.
Nice.
Um,
Edgy Irishman.
Edgy Irishman, that was not the one that you're thinking of. That's not the pirate.
Well, I was
This
going to
is-
say that also counts under Drunken Pirate number 2.
Yeah. So this is a different Edgy Irishman I played for. We took a break from the Spicy Boys campaign and let one of the other guys DM, and that was my Edgy Irishman. He was a drow blood hunter
Oh, okay.
named Duke.
Nice.
Yeah.
Direct Moomin ripoff.
Still playing that
Still
dick.
playing Snufkin to this day.
It just ripped from whole
Just
cloth.
whole entirely. Maybe not personality wise because I found it weird to RP, but like, it's just entirely this character from Moomin that I've ripped off and still play.
Nice. Gay Bard TM.
Yeah, that was for a weekly campaign that happened at the beginning of quarantine that seems to have maybe fallen off a little bit recently, but might be coming back.
Pretty much every D&D campaign right about now.
Yeah. So that's just how you have to play a bard.
Yeah. Drunken Pirate number 2.
Yeah,
That's Windsor.
That's another pirate campaign where this
He's
is
a salty boy.
a salty boy, another Irish lad who
Hates homunculi.
has a bunch of like the random crewmates unionized against us, and Windsor still holds a grudge.
All right.
Yeah.
And finally, in all caps, the Annihilator.
The Annihilator is a character that is yet to be played, actually. But
Wait, is this for...
yeah, it's for
Kim?
yeah.
Nice.
So
those
I'm
of
sure
you-
a lot of this won't make any sense to anybody.
For those of you who don't know, for context for this specific character, I sort of made my own homebrew world called New Richter, and I'm still running my own campaign in this world, and then my friend Kamiko, I kind of handed the lore off to her to run a new campaign.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna have me, Alicia, Emmett,
and some other random people from
and my
Calgary
friend
that I don't
Janet.
know. Yeah.
Thanks for
yeah.
inviting me, guys.
It wasn't my place to invite
No,
somebody.
But speaking of, we have poorly described Connor's characters.
Oh
right
yeah,
underneath that.
Well, we might as well go into
Tired
there.
Woodsman, Vigilante Dad.
Okay, tired woodsman
Was
is
that,
Tisbet.
Tisbet, yeah.
Yeah. Vigilante Dad was Pastor.
Oh, Pastor Jake.
Pastor
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah, I guess, in a manner of speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have necessarily like Vigilante
I
Dad
didn't
might not
put
have been
that
what I
together
would have used to
immediately.
describe Pastor Jake.
I
but
wasn't
can see it.
I wasn't
Yeah.
entirely sure how to poorly describe Pastor
That's
Jake.
fair. That's
Well,
fair.
Yeah, I would have put not a violent person.
Right.
Yeah.
Iconic. If you dig back on the Tall Lanky Guy YouTube channel, you'll find the Summer of D&D where you can have the full Pastor Jake experience.
Ah, yes.
Summer that went very far into fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens.
Well, it's like most of the episodes happened during summer, and then one episode happened in October because we all got busy.
Yeah. Goth Cowboy was
Yeah.
Jude Clicker for the
Oh,
airship
yeah.
campaign.
Yeah. Yeah.
Knife Kilt is a
That's the one
character.
for Lucas?
Yeah.
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 Knife
So I'm
kilt,
playing a half
knife
orc.
kilt,
Nice.
knife kilt.
He's a ranger master thrower is his subclass.
Nice.
So he's and then I'm gonna punch
The
is my character for my brother's campaign.
Nice.
Who's he's an elf monk,
Yeah.
drunken master.
Yeah.
It's a good time. But when I made him, I forgot to equip him with any actual weapons.
Yeah.
Well, you got improvised weapons as a drunken master.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And because he's drunken
Yeah.
master pretty much means that anything could be a monk weapon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now I'm the only one who hasn't badly described.
Yeah.
mine.
Badly describe your D&D characters.
I'm
And then
trying
we'll
to think.
call it.
A man with a horse. There's one.
And perfectly normal horse.
Perfectly normal.
Yeah.
horse.
Yeah.
Classic tread standpoint.
A pastoral vampire historian.
Wow.
It's what was his name? Oh, Despard Oak.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Chicken Man, he's a
What?
chicken man. That was my character for Lucas's campaign.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was now been.
And now been replaced by dual disc Ouija board man.
Oh no.
That's his spellcasting focus. A Ouija board just strapped to his arm.
I don't
It's
think
like
it,
a dual disc.
I've
but a
realized
Ouija board.
it really doesn't get much more obscure in this podcast than right now, where we're reading
People
off of
know
our
what
Twitter
dual
accounts,
disc
talking about our
D&D.
D&D
Yeah, exactly. Like
characters.
part of me is like, man, everybody's just not gonna have any idea what the heck is going on.
Yeah. Oh, and also Tap Dancing Frog.
Tap dancing frog man,
Tap dancing
That's
frog.
a DMPC though.
and don't forget
Trying to think what other campaigns have done. I usually DM.
the
Yeah.
one that we had just the other day. That
Oh yeah. Hobgoblin with a gun.
yeah,
Hobgoblin.
yeah, Australian hobgoblin.
Hobgob gun.
Yeah.
Or I would probably write that as Australian accent. He's like, do you wanna make a contract?
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Nice. I think that's a podcast.
Yeah, I think that's a cat.
Debatable.
cat post.
We've casted some pods.
Yeah, we've read out some of my tweets
Motorcycle Chesterfield.
for
This
content,
is-
which is not what I expected would happen to my
Wait,
tweets.
did you just say motorcycle Chesterfield?
Yeah.
Wow, we've come full circle.
This is
the one. Sam.
That's the one.
That's the
That's
one.
the catchphrase. Motorcycle
That's
Chesterfield.
groundbreaking.
Amazing.
I don't think you realize like the magnitude
Put
of what
that
you
on a shirt.
I'm tweeting that right now.
motorcycle.
Live tweeting the
That's
podcast.
changed my life.
Yeah.
You've really done it this time.
Yeah. Thank you.
On that absolute, just like I can't believe I got to be here for this point in history.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. This is gonna be like the new "Where's the beef?" or "Did I do that?"
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Great catch.
Absolutely.
Dough.
And
Great
yeah,
catchphrase. Eat my shorts.
absolutely
Great
iconic.
Catchphrases of history.
Yeah.
A2 Brute.
A brew tute.
Nice.
Great catchphrases of history.
Yeah. But it's time to end. Thank you so much for listening. Next
Yeah.
time we'll be back on our usual
other
bullshit.
great catchphrase of history. Zippity Zenry, I'm Henry VIII.
That's. I remember when he said that.
Everybody remembers.
I was there that day. But yeah, if you're listening to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or whatever, if there's a way that you can give us a lovely 5-star positive rating, we really appreciate it.
If there's a way that you can ever so slightly tweak the algorithm in our favor,
Please do.
we would greatly appreciate
Rate us
it.
5 stars on
If
YouTube.
you're looking at YouTube, give us that little thumb.
Give us a good review on Yelp.
Give us a good Yelp review.
Yeah.
Give us a good review on Google Maps.
Long
Yeah.
comment and some scrum by.
Skip the dishes.
rang
Give
the
us a good
bang.
review
If
on
you, we should get
eHarmony.
on Skip the Dishes.
We
so
should.
you can just
Swipe
Order the 3 guys come to your house.
talk about obscure pop culture.
Order a podcast to your house, and it's just 3 white guys.
Swipe right on Tinder for us
Swipe right on our Tinder profile.
for this podcast.
We're gonna make a
Hit
collective
the hay
Tinder profile.
Tinder profile.
I don't need it, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's all about hitting hay.
That's
Hitting
that's
that
what
hay.
the podcast is about. It's been a slice. There's another catchphrase.
That's just a classic.
it has been a slice.
Good catchphrase. It's time to hit the hay.